Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss our experience aboard the Emerald Princess cruise. And this was a 12-day cruise. We left Port Everglades in Florida and we stopped at Aruba, Curacao, Cartagena, went through the Panama Canal, stopped in Limon, Costa Rica, Grand Cayman, and we had 5 sea days. Now, I will have videos about the ports. Grand Cayman, unfortunately, I was not feeling well, so I did not get an opportunity to do that. But the other ports, I will have videos about those, so be on the lookout for those in future videos. So first thing we're going to talk about is, of course, food. So what's included in your cruise? They have 2 main dining rooms, which is Botticelli and Michelangelo. And those are the 2 that you have to make reservations before the cruise if you'd like to get in inside of those. And Kevin was able to snag one day. He did get a reservation for us once we were on board, but it's difficult to get reservations for those. And then you also have Da Vinci, which is anytime dining. That's another dining room that's included. You also have the World Fresh Market, which is a buffet. And then you have the Salty Dog Grill, which serves burgers, sandwiches, and you also have the Slice, which serves pizza 24 hours out of the day, and also International Cafe. And the International Cafe is more like sandwiches. It's like a cafe, a coffee shop. So they have that as well. Now, they also have paid options. And one of the things that Princess Cruise started is this pop-up option where they have pop-up dining. So it's basically in the regular area of the buffet area, and they set aside a part of it to do these pop-up items. And so the one that they have is called Steamers, and they serve seafood. They also have the Plank, where they serve barbecue, and this runs around $15 per person, and with the tip I think it came out to be about $18 a person. You also have specialty dining, which is another paid option. You need to make reservation for those as well. There are 2 restaurants, Sabatini's Italian, and you also have the Crown Grill, which is a steakhouse. So overall, I thought the food was good. There were a lot more veggies on this particular Princess ship versus the Enchanted that we were on in the summer. But the buffet was repetitive after being on it for a 12-day cruise.
All right, physical fitness. So you're on this cruise ship, you know you're going to eat a lot. So try to take the steps when you can versus the elevator. There are classes offered. I don't remember. We did not take any classes on this cruise ship. So check with those guys and see what the current prices are for different classes. Normal classes is yoga, Pilates, spin. There's a place for you to go jogging on the 7th deck. And there is also a place up near where the basketball courts are, a small deck up there. I think it's like 19 laps around that equals a mile.
It's a lot.
So there's opportunity. What I didn't like about the gym, they didn't open until 7 a.m. So a lot of times opening late, there were people waiting around trying to get in. There was no issues on getting treadmills or ellipticals or any of the other cardio equipment. Challenges, get yourself to the gym, try not to gain weight.
And then as far as me, I did to get to the gym just a little bit. I had serious jet lag on this particular cruise. So coming back from Asia, going into Florida, 12, 13 hour difference. So I was struggling. So I didn't make it into the gym very much. And there were a lot of days where the ship was really rocky. So I just felt a little seasick. So unfortunately, I didn't get in the gym as much, but I did walk the track a couple of times. So yeah, but our challenge was not to gain weight, and I felt like we may have actually lost some weight. Who knows? Okay, so the next category that we're going to talk about is life on board. And they had great customer service overall, I thought, on the ship. Whenever you had an issue, they did try to really address it right away. It seemed like they went out of their way to make sure that everything was okay, constantly asking you, were things okay? So I felt like the staff was really wonderful overall on the ship. As far as our cabin, the cabin was pretty spacious, a lot of room to spread out, a lot of storage. Our cabin steward he was okay. And the ship itself was beautiful, well maintained. it was like I said, we were in the Atlantic, so it was a little bit rocky. But overall, I thought they had a lot of different things and for you to do on board.
Okay. All right. And as far as your internet technology package, there are some good things there. Sign up for the internet package early, get it in, have it, look at what your needs are, whether you need the browse or the where you want to browse just or communicate or stream. Meeting people, there's people everywhere. You get opportunity to meet. So don't worry about that. C days, especially, people are just kind of hanging out and looking for people to talk to. Where are you from? People were friendly from all over the world. Met some great people from the UK, from Canada,
Canadians, yeah.
and so I would say just go and enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm. Then they do have laundry facilities on board, so that was really nice. You do have to get there early. They didn't open till 8, and like I was there 8:01, and people were getting upset that had tried a couple of days to get there, and so it's pretty busy because you're doing a 12-day cruise. So you need to, if you want to do laundry, you can. Of course, you can pay for it, and but I thought it was really nice that Princess does have those facilities because they tend to have longer cruises. Stuck down here in the laundry room. One of the dryers didn't work, so Princess is one of the few cruise lines that have laundry. They have one on each deck with the cabins on, so you have soap and then the tokens. Token is three $3 for each one. So if you hit English, okay, you see washing cycles 3, dries 3, get a product $125. Okay, guys, so I finally finished the laundry. It took me 2 hours, and it was $15 US to get it done. So just for the cost of what I would have spent just on my socks, I was able to get 2 loads of laundry washed and dried for us. I may have to do it right before we get on the next cruise ship that we're going to be getting on after we get off of this one. So we'll see. So stay tuned, and that's doing laundry. Have to still do everyday things as you're traveling. The next category is activities on board. That a lot of shows, a lot of seminars, a lot of different events on board. Unfortunately, again, I didn't feel very well, so I didn't get to attend to as much as I wanted to. I did go to one show that was really good, production show, and they have great singers and dancers. I also went to a comedy show, and it was hilarious. The comedian was really good. So I was pretty bummed out by about 6 o'clock. After dinner, I was fading. So a lot of times I didn't get to do a lot of the evening activities. So, but they did have a lot of activities for you to do.
Okay. So make sure you bring your headset so you can enjoy your own music. You don't have to worry about someone asking you to turn down your speaker. TV wise, I think the TV had a lot of good options for you. Favorite place for me to hang out was like the hot tub. Come out of the gym, right there in the Lotus Spa. It looks like it's part of Sanctuary, but the hot tub there was actually part of Lotus Spa, and they would let us use it. So really pretty cool just to be able to do that in that hot tub when you come out of the gym.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it wasn't my favorite hangout, but that's why I ended up spending most of the cruise was in my room because, like I said, beginning I had jet lag, and then towards the end I actually got sick. So I some kind of way caught a cold. So I think because it was so chilly in the public area, so that was tough. One of the things I did like though is that during the cruise they had the Super Bowl, and they did a whole Super Bowl party, and they had different areas for you to watch it on board. So I guess they paid to have the rights to cast it or show it, and that was fantastic. So it was kind of cool, and everyone had their gear on, so that was really nice. So I am up this morning, and today is Super Bowl, and we're here on the Princess ship, and you see they have this area here roped off, the big game private seating area, and so I guess they'll have it on the screen there where you can watch it, and they'll have places here for people to sit. So very interesting. And then up there you'll have places up there. We see tables things up there, I guess, where people can sit and watch the games. I guess all of this is going to be roped off here on this top level for people to watch the Super Bowl on the big screen. And then down below, I guess, would be us, the riffraff. They also had Valentine's Day on board, so they tried to make it special. So I thought the crew did an excellent job of trying to make sure that our holidays or different events were special.
Would I sell Emerald Princess again? The answer is yes, I would. I thought the crew was good. I thought the price point was good. I thought they met all of my basic needs that I need for a cruise. Had a good inside cabin. Food was good. Had enough to do, besides the gym opening a little late was good. Mm-hmm. Only thing I did not like about Emerald Princess coming out of Fort Lauderdale is that the embarkation and debarkation was pretty bad. Mm-hmm. So plan accordingly. Hopefully they get that fixed. But the embarkation and debarkation, it just took a long time to get through the whole security, then to get processed, get checked in, get your card, get to your cabin was long. And then surprisingly, debarkation was the same way. Took a long time to come off the ship, even though they were calling and trying to have it organized. And if you're using ride share for Fort Lauderdale, again, that process needs to be fixed. It did take a long time.
And would I sell Emerald Princess again? Yes, I would. I thought it was a great cruise line. I like the Princess cruise line. It was an older population, so I'll say 60s, 70s, 80s. Not as many kids on it, but everyone on board was super friendly. And so it was mostly, Floridians. You had a lot of people from Canada, things like that, but pretty diverse group of people from different backgrounds. And as far as, what they used to previously do, a lot of retirees, of course. But we had a really good time. And like I said, people were really friendly and able to interact and talk with people. So that part was really nice. Again, like Kevin was saying, embarkation, debarkation, which I don't know if it's necessarily Princess's fault. I think it may just be Port Everglades. Maybe, I don't know. But it just seems like they really struggle with just trying to get people on and off. It just, because once you got to the ship part, it seemed like they were pretty organized, but the people at the port seemed to really not have their act together. So I thought that part was a little kind of, frustrating, but pack your patience and go ahead and enjoy your cruise. So that's our video for today. Thanks so much for watching our video today. We please ask that you consider subscribing to our channel. We really would appreciate it. And leave a comment below and let us know if you sailed on Emerald Princess or any of the Princess cruises. And if you recommend any of those, we would love to hear from you. So please like and share. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, everyone, and safe travels.